Just got the John Deere American flag on there, baby. On both sides. I like that. Spit is. Good morning. It is it Wednesday, the 14th. I got the blades for the bush hog. They gave us the wrong, right there, wrong ones. Just for the one wing. So I got the right ones. We're gonna put that on so my brother can get cutting the runway and some other roads and stuff. We got the combine completely done. I'm gonna check over a couple more things, but she's pretty much done. She got serviced and everything this winter. A lot of the adjustments happened then. But we did switch out one of the concaves. I went with 2 small wire and I was gonna leave a big wire in. But we thought maybe we should put all the small wire in. We did that. We replaced the belt on the back of her, which that was a nightmare to start with because we couldn't get the one piece off, and then we seen a way to work around it, and actually then it went easy. So now we know how to do it the easier way. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go over 10-15 minutes, give her a good look around, make sure everything's the way we want her, and look at all the belt adjustments. I know we looked at them service time, but we're gonna look at them one more time. Just make sure everything's adjusted right. Of course we did service it, but I'm gonna go up and check all the fluids out one last time. And, oh, I gotta clean the windows. The cab was clean this winter, but where I washed it, windows are a little dirty. They're like the water streak or whatever you wanna call it. So I'm gonna give all the windows a good bath on the outside. The inside's been done. Let's see, what else am I gonna do to her? I did put the decals on her. Put the American flag, John Deere decals on the side of her. Did it to both sides. This side right here, I didn't do it as good. Got a little bit of bubbles. I gotta go up there with my little razor and cut the bubbles. This side right here, I did perfect. But, you know, just a little something to give her a little character. I really like that too. And of course, I had to put my signature on the back. It's a little dark, but I had to put the Eastern Shore Farmer logo on it. So that is on the back of it with the American flag, because we're proud Americans, even though we got a shitty fake president in office. Let's see here. She needs to be waxed, but we're not going to wax her right now. We did wax her last year, but we're not going to wax her this year. This thing right here, like I showed you in other videos, that is a game changer. Really keeps a lot of the stuff that goes up in there in the front of it, and a lot of the grain that your reel or something hits and gets on here, a lot of wasted grain, it goes on here and it actually falls. This thing goes real tight when you got it hooked up to the header. So it falls back in the header, and whatever residue you do get up here, you just take your hand, pop it up, falls right down in the header. Doesn't matter if it's corn, or soybeans, wheat, whatever, pop it back in there, it's perfect. Oh, I hear my brother. Him showing up. He's got to go check on his cats now. He's got banker hours, yeah. We both sporting the S10s. We raced yesterday. I smoked his ass with mine. This thing right here is undefeated. The old ragged black S10 is undefeated so far. She is nasty. She might be ugly, but she is nasty. And she smoked that S10. Smoked it. I'm gonna rag on him when he gets out. She is bad. The kids ran into it, four-wheeler. Came around the corner, didn't know I had to park there. Boom, hit the side of it. Of course, they don't give a shit about nothing. They didn't even tell me. I had to go back there and find it. And then when I asked everybody, then everybody manned up to it. But it'll be go time here soon. The wheat is definitely turning. We have some wheat that's really getting brown. So, yeah, not much going on today other than doing that. And I'm gonna tinker with that. And then I'm gonna rag on him about beating that butt yesterday. If he ever gets out. He's messing with the cats. Him and the farm cats have a special bond. Of course, they see a vehicle, he feeds them out of the vehicle. So there's one. They sit by your vehicle and wait for you to think you're gonna drop food out. Of course, there's one. I don't know if you can see it. It's underneath the black pickup. He's feeding it right now. Oh, there goes the other one. She's running over there. She thinks she's missing out. Now there's three females that have been up here for 10 years, if not longer. I don't know how they manage to live through everything. Every other cat doesn't seem like it makes it. They probably had, I bet you, 10 litters between all of them, and none of the kittens ever make it. We might get one that makes it here and there, but between foxes and male cats that come up here and kill them, the males, I think, kill the kittens to get the female to come back and heat. But it's hard to see the male cats because all the crops up and everything. You'll see them every now and then sneak in, or you hear them fighting or attacking the females. And but you never see them. Just glimpses of them. Hey, that S10 smoked that booty yesterday, boy. I was spinning the whole time when we took off. If I had traction, I'd been rolling with it. I just wanted to get it on video of me spanking that honey. I should have videoed it yesterday.
I told you I thought that was faster.
Look at that boy work. Cutting the runway. That's his favorite tractor right there, too. Check the fields out. As you can see, the wheat is turning pretty good, so won't be long. Just got the combine, everything ready to go, except for the draper head. We got to fill some tires up on the header cart, and she's pretty much ready to go. She's got a couple grease fittings. I put a new belt, I think 2 new belts, some new bearings in the rollers last year, new oil. So she's good to go until you get in the field and then something happens. But we'll see. Decob. That's some good looking corn right there. Yeah, I got a bare spot right there. I don't know what happened, but in row looks a little weak, but I mean, look at the rest of that field. All the way back to the wheat. Pretty corn. It's 112 day. I don't know what the number is. I've always had weird numbers. They just don't tell you the day of the corn. You got to take the first 2 numbers and then add. It's like, why not just put it on there? Make it simpler. But there's some more of it. Looks good. It's by far probably some of the prettiest corn we got. So, I mean, all our corn looks good now. We got some heat, some rain, but decob corn looks pretty good. And I'm not a decob fan, but it does look good. Neighbors are out there dribbling. You can see their sprayer. Putting some nitrogen on. I'm on the highway, so I'm not going to stop. They're putting up power lines right there, so that traffic all screwed up. That's 115 day. Tiger Gold. Looks good, looks good. That has the Pivot Bio on it. And then here's some of the wheat. And then this next farm is 108-day seed consultant. And this also has Pivot Bio on it also. I know I'm going fast, you can't really see it, but traffic jam behind me. Looks good. That was some of the later corn I planted. It's not quite as tall as the other stuff, but it's moving right along now. Them two farms, probably 200 acres, maybe between the both of them, with the Pivot Bio, the Proven 40. So, the first year ever trying it. We'll see how it works out. It's supposed to last the whole time the crop's in there, so we'll see. It's just a little bolt that goes in here. I got it all back together. Had to loosen the spring up. Chain, this is your breakaway part. Thought I was gonna clear it, but I didn't. I break one about every year. So I got a little screw in here holding it together right now. I'm just waiting for him to come back with these bolts. So we put her together. There he is. Look at him. Bye.